minutes of interaction with each other. Is that okay with you? Yes or no? Yes. Absolutely okay. I want to put some energy in this group. So first I will introduce myself. And if you feel like applauding, you are free to applaud. I love applauses. Yeah, sometimes, there you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. First is I love Philippines, so I come here. How many of you like me love Philippines? Absolutely. Great. 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 What a beautiful culture, what beautiful people with beautiful mind. So when you have beautiful people with beautiful mind, life is beautiful. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Raju Bhatia. I'm your host. Physically I'm 63, mentally I'm 24. I'm a pure vegetarian, I don't eat meat. But I can chew anybody's brain to whatever level you ask me to chew. I'm joking. I'm a transformer. I like to transform. So I transform mindsets. I have simple things in life, simple philosophy in life. Recently, I was talking to somebody on sustainability. I'm the founder of World Sustainability and World CSR Day. If you all celebrate or believe in goodness, you must celebrate the World CSR Day, which happens every year on February 18. A day before the World CSR Day, I was telling that lady from Novotel, where are you? I'd love to see you. There you are. I was telling her, we do a program called the World Women Leadership Congress. It's for an NGO called Women Delivers. The NGO is initiated by Lady Clinton, and I'm a part of that movement of Women Delivers that actually creates support for women in the world. So just to tell you a small example and a story, we have a place called Assam, which is in northeast of India, ASSAM. In Assam, in northeast of India, there were 13 women who were castrated for no fault of theirs. They couldn't make a baby boy. We picked up those 13 women, gave them hope, we brought them to Mumbai, they narrated their story, and they got support for their livelihood. They were actually craftsmen who were making their living out of crafts, handicrafts, and today they are flourishing in their business. So that's one great example. Life is not just destiny, life is what you plan, how you plan, the manner in which you plan, and the effect with which you can plan. Everything happens in life for a reason, and that reason is a purpose with which you can evolve yourself in your life. Evolution creates revolution, revolution creates evolution. Both are so interdependent on each other. So I'm actually building a community of people who will be very interdependent rather than dependent. Because when they are interdependent, life becomes beautiful and effective. So that's where we are. Now that's enough. The rest you can Google search me. Who I am, 4,35,000 pages. 400,000 pages plus will show you the kind of work I do. 3 people actually hate me. So those 3 hate pages still exist on Google, but which is fine by me. I don't want everybody to love me. Others I'll become McDonald's burger, which I don't want, and I hate burgers. Alright, so welcome this morning. In your Filipino they say Mahubua. Is that right? Mabuhay. Alright, great. So welcome this morning, and let's spend some time finding out each other. I want you to, I will play music at a loud pitch. The only sound, you'll be able to hear is somebody who's close to you. So people at this table will go to the last table, and people at last table will move around. I want you to just talk, just let loose. I want you to collect some cards, look at some people. You can shake hands with them, do not hug them if you don't know them. It could be terribly dangerous. Alright, I'm joking. So just go and talk, let loose. When you let loose, let's hope what happens. And anything that is generated positively as a heat, as an energy, will be creative and will lead to better results. So come on, get up. We have an exercise to do. Please get up. Alright? Please move around talking to people. Yeah, you can take your cards. You can, exchange greetings. You must meet at least 20 people. 20. Come on. Talk to them. 20 people. Move along.
Come on, come on.
Okay. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come on. Please come back. Wow. Sounds good. All right. Please take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. I almost must be sounding like Jack from the film Titanic when she tells him, please come back, and he gets drowned. All right? Yeah? All right. Great. So turn back, look at me, I need attention. I can see some of you counting cards. Wonderful. Okay, how many of you collected 40 cards? Anybody?
Wow.
30?
13 cards.
30? 20? 20? 10? Who stand up, who got 10? 9? 9, who got 9? 8?
I got 7.
7. Okay, stand up, we'll applaud for you. 7 cards. 7. All right, 7 cards you got. Okay, what motivated you to do that? And you were so happy, you went hugging the gentleman.
He was my former boss.
Former boss.
Yeah.
Let me go and ask. Former boss. How did you feel getting a hug from a former employee? Former boss. How did you feel getting a hug from a former employee? Huh?
It's really nice.
Really nice.
Yeah, because it's fun to see them again and doing great in their other endeavors.
Okay, would you want him to come back and work with you?
Why not? But I think he's very happy, much happy with
Yeah,
his
he
work.
always is happy. I have known him since 2020. I find him extremely happy, so I call him Happy Filipino. Yeah, absolutely. Give him a good round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let me go this side. I saw 2 ladies. Where are they gone? I don't know where they are gone. They were extremely excited to meet many other women. I want to ask them, why were you so happy? Come on, talk to me. Anybody was happy? Oh, I like your expression. Yeah, I know. That's why I said I loved it. Okay, why were you so happy?
Morning. Hi everyone, I'm Lynn. I'm the People and Culture Director of Alaska Milk Corporation. It's nice to see you again. I was in Singapore last year. So I'm smiling because it's really nice to see that. I know that there's there's a misconception that it's only predominantly women who are in the HR profession, but when I actually see a lot of leaders here, it's really a combination. When I look at tables, it's a half-half. So when it comes to the context of inclusion and diversity, business leaders, not just HR leaders, business leaders, we are now not just women, but there's really that equality. That there's that equality that everyone, not just women, not just men, are really has a seat in the table. So that makes me smile.
Sounds so good. I almost felt you standing at the United Nations and teaching those idiots what does diversity mean. They never listen. I'm sorry, I'm pointing it. You seem so engrossed. I saw you coming late, but you were so excited. Tell me what caused it. And please introduce yourself.
Yes, hello. Sam White, head of HR for Ingram Micro here in the Philippines. And engrossed, yeah, so I first I was confused because I missed the instructions, but a lady help me catch up on the what our activity is. So, but of course, I've been in the Philippines. Yes, it was you. Thank you. Yes, my neighbor here. But no, I've been in the Philippines for 15 and a half years, so I love attending these events and meeting fellow HR practitioners and business leaders. So it was a nice network opportunity.
And one great thing you picked up about the whole experience was in 10 minutes, 8 minutes, what did you pick up?
So I see people that I had no idea I had connections with, like friends from Miriam College, which I used to live right beside of Miriam College. And also people that are vendor partners with ours that it's nice to see and connect and get faces, so yes.
Are you always happy that you look that way?
Oh good, it's very good moisturizer and facial product, so, but typically optimistic, always try to be happy, always look on the right side.
He's a naughty man. Alright, let me go this side, this side. Anybody was excited with the whole exercise? Please express yourself. You Mars, you want to talk? Please.
I've just entered and looking at the agenda, so it's just been a minute that I am in here.
Okay.
I'm late.
Would you like to tell us your name?
Yeah, I'm Gauri Sharma, and I head the HR for CGR Philippines there. Anything else you want to know?
No, I want to see you. I'd love to see faces. I know that. That's Gauri, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Gauri. Okay, two more comments. Anybody else who was super excited? Let me go to the first few rows. Yes. 4 is my lucky number, though I don't play at the casino. Anybody else who was very super excited? Would you please tell me? I'm so happy to see you.
Hello, Dr. Batya. My name is Ivy Lasita Himik of Incorp Philippines, and I'm one of the firm's HR consultants, and I'm a DPO. And I'm really grateful and excited to be here today. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Absolutely, thank you. This side, anyone else with a comment? Come. It's a Women's Day out today, huh? Anybody who loves your woman, please applaud for her.
Hi, good morning everybody. I am Bel Canyafranca from Concentrix Philippines. I handle the global culture and engagement. So really happy to be here and widen my network.
Wow,
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, appreciate it. So, now you see, what I really tried to do is to create energy. Energy was existing. And the easiest way to create energy was to tell you to help me multiply it. There's this beautiful principle of multiplication of energy. Energy multiplies itself when you allow it to multiply itself. So you create, there's a classic example of a lady leader, CEO in a company in Mumbai, where she goes every morning, she enters 3 minutes before the start of the office. She carries a piece of music with a speaker in a bag. As soon as she enters, she plays a Bollywood song and starts dancing. She starts dancing in the hall. And she has no qualms in saying, I love to dance my way to work. I love to dance my way to work. How many of us would love to dance our way to work? How many bosses will encourage that? What energy it creates. Beautiful energy. So I asked her a question. I was doing a chat with her, and I asked her a question. Do you love to walk home with music in your pocket and dance your way up in your house? Or she says, ask my husband. I said, why would you want me to ask your husband? I'm asking you. Because when I walk home, I have different kinds of children. I said, what do you mean? She says, I have humans as children, I've got animals as children, and they all walk up to me and the music is created. The rippling effect, it's like tossing pebbles into a lake, tossing pebbles into a lake. I'm reminded of a nice story, and this is the story I generally end my program with, but this is the story I'm going to start my program with. Raghunath, if you'll go to one side. Here's a story for you. There was a very famous author. He was very fond of writing books. Every day in the morning, he would wake up, he would go outside his cottage, he would walk by the seaside and write a book. He did this for several years, he produced some of the best sellers in the world. His name is Joel Barker. He's a futurist. Joelbrker. One day as he was walking by the seaside, he sees a strange phenomenon. From a distance, he can see a human figure dancing. He wonders to himself, why should anybody be dancing? The sun is up, it's going to get warmer by the day. So curiosity overtakes him. He goes close to that human figure and he looks at him and says, young man, why are you dancing? The young man says, can't you see I'm not dancing? I'm picking up starfish and throwing it into the sea. But there are miles and miles of starfish. You can't save all of them. To which the young man says, the one which is in my hand, when I throw it against the dashing waves, it makes a difference to this one. The response surprises the author. That night he cannot sleep. Next day in the morning, he gets up and along with this young man, he starts throwing starfish into the sea. The moral of the story? If you throw your stars wisely and well, the future is yours. If you cannot throw your stars wisely and well, you're perhaps lost out. The choice is entirely
Up to you.
mine. To wake up and to throw my stars. When I wake up and throw my stars, I'm the happiest man on this earth. Because I'm mad, I make a difference. Make a difference. When you make a difference, everything in life matters. When you cannot make a difference, nothing in life matters. Sounds good? Great. Great. Alright. Can I begin before time? Can I start the program? Because most of you are here and I anyway don't like latecomers. So, we'll start the program, ladies and gentlemen. What I want you to do is, just want you to be happy. That's very important for me. Because if you're happy, you will express yourself. I run the World Happiness Congress and I'm researching on happy companies. Are there happy companies? Okay, who can answer me? All stalwarts in HR here. Are there happy companies? Yeah, yes or no? How many happy companies exist? A lot. Are there happy people? Of course. You are a stupid man. Stupid question. There are happy people. Of course there are happy people. Because if there were no happy people, the world would be a terrible place to stay. The world is a beautiful place to stay. So there are happy people. So happy companies, happy people. Is there a happy nation? There must be. Bhutan. Gross Happiness Index. Finland. I'm thinking of retiring in Finland. Because everything is covered, man. The government gives you food, the government gives you shelter, the government gives you support. Who the father cares? So everybody's happy. So they paint their house. I had actually gone as an experiment. How do they paint their house with different colors? So colors that make you feel happy. The colors of the ocean. The colors of vibration, like orange. When you look at orange, it makes you happy. The ocean. You have lots of oceans here. How many of you are happy looking at the sea? You like to look at the sea and you're happy? Me too. I love the waters. I stay by the seaside, fortunately, over Arabian Sea, and I can look at the different colors of the sea. How many of you love colors? Put your hands up, all those who love colors. Men, how many men love colors? By mistake, I won't ask if you love your wives. I will dare not do that. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, so I can see Smriti there. Smriti, good morning. Lovely to see you come, the happiest woman on this earth. Will you please applaud for her? The happiest woman on this earth. I've never seen anybody more happier than her. Oh my God, so lovely to see you here. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. No picture. Come on, turn. You're going to pay us for every picture, man.
Your destination is on the right.
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, Smriti, where are you going? You be here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this program has happened only because of her. She's believed in me. She's believed in me greatly, and that's the reason why I've had the confidence to put it. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, please, from the bottom of our heart, on behalf of 200 people in the morning and 200 in the afternoon, I thank you. And I thank you. This is Dr. R.P. Banerjee, one of the humblest persons I have known. I was shocked of something. I went up to him and said, "Sir, will you please do this for me?" He said yes. So the morning tea was supported by him. His team is right behind. They are waiting to give you. See, Smithy is giving you a bag. She did not give me though. She's giving you a bag. So what she wants you to do, and I love these tote bags. You know, Bill Gates is one man who has a tote bag wherever he goes. You know why does he have a tote bag? Because he carries it like this, or he carries it like this. It has 25 books in it. He reads 25 books at a time. You know, next time you must get that AV and send it to everybody. 25 books he carries. He locks himself into a room and he believes if he reads different books, he'll be the happiest man on this earth. And I just love that man. That's the first and the last man in my life I've ever loved. Bill Gates. And I'm serious about it. If you don't believe me, watch Netflix series called Bill Gates, the brain behind Bill Gates. And I think I worship it because I think those who read books create a future. So this is to remind you, I wish he had put Bill Gates' picture on it. Girish, Bill Gates on Netflix carries a tote bag. The next time you're giving a bag like this, put Bill Gates' picture on it with the bag. No, I'm serious, darling. I'm your student in marketing, but I'll give you this idea. Carry his picture, and you see the difference. People will look at Bill Gates and say, "Why have you got Billy Boy here?" Look at the positive side and tell them, "He reads, so I read." I love reading. So, ladies and gentlemen, you'll have one more bag. For those of you who are lucky who receive an award, the team there, Shanti Hazra, he was pestering me, "What is the size of the award?" I said, "I cannot tell you." "What is the size of the award?" I told him, "I cannot tell you." Eventually, he got it on his own. So, this beautiful bag, you'll have two bags. Remember to carry one on the right, the other on the left, at least in front of the sponsors, otherwise they'll never come back. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, let's start with some energy. I want you to stand up for the national anthem. Both Philippines and India. Please arise. Stand up, ladies and gentlemen. Please sit. Please sit. Okay. I was going to start at 10. I started engaging you early because I saw the energy and enthusiasm. But this is one piece of music, men and women, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, which has always enthralled me. It's 20 years, 22 years since I saw it on Broadway, and I'm replicating this part for you to keep that momentum on. It's the circle of life. Can we dim the lights to play the circle of life? If you enjoy it, please express it. We pray to anyone whom we have lost on the borders. We pray to people who've been fighting their nation, and we pray for the welfare of our nations. Ladies and gentlemen, the circle of life. Terrible thing to happen, yeah. Yeah, what a terrible thing. Nobody actually liked it. Or you were too odd. What was it? You liked it too much? Anybody else? Come on, some reaction, guys. Something.
I've watched it multiple times already.
You already watched it with the same perspective? Look at the perspective with which I've shown you this. We spoke of happiness. We were very happy collecting cards, meeting people, hugging, some of us taking nice selfies with each other. People whom we had never met, we took selfies with this morning. We didn't meet them. Some of us even exchange energies with each other. And then there's suddenly the circle of life. There's somebody in Ernst & Young I was talking to about karma. There you are. What was your feeling? Let me walk up to you. Because he spoke about karma. And you are the global director and you're looking after talent, so please show us your face. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, he deserves all the applause. He is adding talent for Ernst & Young. He's here amidst us today. I spoke to him. He's an author of a book which he wrote during COVID. That's the best thing you could have ever done during COVID. And I already pinched him for speaking at one of my conferences. So here you go. What did you feel?
Lovely. Thank you, Doctor. And my name is Dench Dicino, and I am a leader of talent services at Ernst & Young globally, but based out of Manila in the Philippines. Glad to be here with everyone. I believe in karma. Now, I believe that, and I also believe that every single day we need to decide to be happy. Because life is difficult. But we need to make that decision every single day to be happy. And the happiness that we create comes around. The happiness that we create creates happiness in the people around you, and it goes back to you and to your family. And watching the movie, I was really introspective. And it makes you think about all the good things that are happening in life. And you kind of wonder, why am I so lucky? And then you realize that it's because of what you've planted many, many years ago. And so my challenge to every single one of us is keep on planting the seeds. Because at some point, you will create that wave of happiness all over.
Thank you, appreciate it. And I love you. Thank you so much. Taking cue from the circle of life, I'm a big believer that we can create happiness wherever we go. We can leave moments of happiness, our footprints of happiness, wherever we go. I'm going to take you through this last one, which again gives me goosebumps because I see it 200 times in a year. It's called A Whole New World. I hate you. I promise you. Something amazing about this video is that there is hope. There is hope that this world is going to be a great place. I'm blessed, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually setting up in my farm in outskirts of Mumbai, in India where I stay. I'm setting up a home for some animals. I have 17 animals who are differently abled and retarded. And I own them. And they love me, and I am madly in love with my 17 animals. Because I'm their only hope. When I feed them, that's a moment of happiness for them. When I look after them, it's a moment of happiness for them. And I work damn hard to look after my children, my 17 children. I got an alert from the forest department. There's an elephant who's been cut, has got no legs in the front and is crawling. They asked me whether I will look after him. I said, I certainly will look after him. Because I think he deserves me. I'm going to be his father. So, when I look at a whole new world, this is my whole new world. Where there is no war, but there is war. There's such terrible war, what's happening in Ukraine. What's happening in Russia. I wish I could call Putin and tell him a few things, goddamn on his face. But I can't do that. Though I've written to him a letter telling him to stop it. And diplomatic relations told me that I can't do that either. Because I'm nobody. So I said, no, I am somebody. I'm somebody who's conscious about planet. I'm somebody who's conscious about the environment. I'm somebody who's conscious about recycling. I'm somebody who's conscious about waste management. I see a lot of people who have picked up food and they've wasted it. Because some portion of the food may be salted excessively. And they've thrown it. There are lots of people, we don't deserve to do that. We need to be conscious of what we are doing. So this is a tribute to the planet. If you love your planet, you should love this video. So please pay attention, leave your phones just for 4 minutes or 3 minutes. And if you would like a copy of it, Imtiaz is my man Friday, he'll give it to you. And I'm sure we could change this world together. Philippines, my brothers and sisters here. So I'm from India, but I'm global, and therefore I'm happy to change the world. The video, please. I hope it's a better world when we meet again next year. I hope it's a world without gunshots. I hope it's a world which is more peaceful. So may I please request you to stand for half a minute in silence and pray for this world to be a better place. Ladies and gentlemen, please arise. Half a minute in silence. We will pray for this world to be a better place. Appreciate if we can all pray together. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we must start. So if you give me a smile, a nice broad smile, and if you give me an applause, I will reproduce my energy and start with the next one. Okay. For some of you, thank you. For some of you standing there, the first row is empty. Those who sit on the first row of their life, Smriti is a CEO, she tells me, their salaries go up by 79%. Alright, so don't sit on the last row, sit on the first row of your life. 4 chairs are available. So now to introduce both my guest and my first guest who believed in what I said and did. She needs no introduction, you already had an informal, you saw her informally as I invited her. A well-educated postgraduate in management from prestigious Columbian University. UCLA in America, then she has a very frivolous mind, and therefore the attention span to ideas keeps multiplying in her mind. She can think creative. She's been a complete paradigm shifter with regards to leadership and its application to the modern science of business. She's created concepts of management which have helped her to become, I am not allowed to say, but a multi-billion-dollar organization in its valuation. A clear leader with a vision and action combined, she can transform everything into a beautiful being. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so honored this morning to invite to you the co-founder and the COO of Advantage Club, because of whom this program has happened, Smriti Deora Phil. Please welcome her with a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate it, and thank you for all the energies that you put in. So before you start your presentation, I'm honored to invite the humblest person on this earth. Recently, he launched his books at the United Nations, and as I walked down for the photo opportunity, and his books, he just gives them away. I don't know if there are some today, but he just loves to give away his books. A great leader, one of those sincerest leaders I've met, and I'm actually writing a chapter on sincere leader because of him. Please welcome Dr. R.P. Banerjee, who supported in making this program happen. So I'll take a picture. First we'll have Smriti's presentation, followed by I'll take a few cues from him and invite him. So ladies and gentlemen, Smriti, the floor is entirely yours. Ladies and gentlemen, the presentation.